Hey everybody, what's happening? What is up, people? Let me see what's going on in the chat here. Yep, all the results are not released yet. They're trickling out. I think students in charter schools and private schools and stuff, I think are going second as well. People keep saying it's going by district. I'm not sure. How y'all doing? Long wait, people, right? It's finally over. There's no way to lose this. You guys are all legends. This is amazing, right? This whole process. The pandemic's still going on. Um, really whacked out at high school admissions is the next thing here. Please like and subscribe. Don't ever forget that. Let me see here what we have here. I don't see my results right. They're going to come out. Just be patient. It could take till tomorrow, guys. I think last year there was a glitch that took over 24 hours. Hopefully it doesn't go that way. I don't know if it's going by district numerically, but in any event, you can find out your district from your school name, and it'll be part of that. Your school code. How do you check your score? You're going to go into My Schools. It might eventually be emailed to everybody, but right now it's in My Schools. Go to your dashboard into the Documents section. They technically they should be able to. There's like 24,000, 25,000 things they have to process. Theoretically, that's not a lot of records. On the same hand, it has to be done in a manner that it doesn't overload stuff. People are trying to log in at the same time. I don't know if it's the same server, the same engine. I'm not sure of exactly how their internal infrastructure is set up, but it's not a huge job, but it could still take hours, especially if they've set it up where it maybe sends one out every 15 seconds or something like that. I'm not saying that's what they're doing, but that would be a safe assumption that they don't just do 30,000 instantaneously. They're going to batch them somehow. Even if it's done by district, there's 30-something districts. They might let it queue up. Somebody might be monitoring it to see how many things are still to be processed, and they may not do the next batch, which might be districts by then, okay? Yeah, Calnity, I have. Remember you? Nice to see you. So again, you're all legends. This is an amazing feat for what you guys did at your age. Please like and subscribe. Come on, let's get this going. Let's do this. This looks exciting. I have my own students. I got one response so far. I don't know where my students are, but I got one kid in STI so far. So that's good. Oh wait, I got a bunch of emails here. Let me do that while I'm checking this. Let's see here. Okay, got another one in tech. Let me answer them. Let's see. I may come and go on the stream because I'm actually monitoring Facebook and Reddit all at the same time, including this. So you guys can certainly talk amongst yourselves. All this is slowing down my computer on top of it. I need a giant screen today, that's for sure. Let's see here. And also the school boards. Please post your results into the school boards. Let me post the URL for that actually, so that we can do some crowdsourcing to get the right scores out. I'm going to post the link here. Actually, I hope it fits into the YouTube chat limit. Let me just give me a second here. Where did that go? Yep, it took it. All right, I'm posting a link right now to the school boards. Please go into that thread and post your results there. Whatever it was, if you're in grade 9, distinguish it. So post whether you took the grade 8 or the grade 9 Shsat, as well as your score and what school you got into. That it'll tell you what is going on there. Okay, let's see. What do we have going on here? What's the next district? Nobody knows. I don't even know if that's the way they're doing it. Each year, there seems to be a little quirk and a little difference between how they do all this stuff. So, yep, it's exciting to get into these schools. They might be doing 8th graders first too, and it's not. I've never seen it work in the past where it's only people who got in first and all those stuff. It's always just been mixed. So I'm not sure where this thing about it being working by district is coming into place. My niece is 4. She's going to be taking it 9 years. Didn't the test results come back in May? No. Let's see. Last year they came out, I think, April 29th. So, no, you would have thought they would, but I actually looked up the past history of the past like 8 years, and it normally takes them about 4 months anyway, like 3 months and 3 weeks to 4 months. So this is pretty much literally right on cue. Why it takes 4 months, I don't know, but at least that's what the deal is here. Some 9th graders got the results too. Okay, so I don't know what it is. Maybe they are going by district, but please subscribe to the channel, guys. I got more stuff coming. And like and subscribe as well. I'm doing a hardest math series right now. I'm almost up to grade 7. And then I'm going to do grade 8 for those of you guys in the larger grades who are waiting for that. This is going to be appropriate for your state exam as well as just finishing a year out strong on math. This is okay. Yeah, and by the way, if for some reason you can't get your results on my schools, most likely your guidance counselor. My smoke alarm is going off. Give me 1 second. I'm going to. All right, I'm back. Something's burning. We had food burning. Yeah, anyway, I was saying, so there's a couple of ways you can get this, and eventually, by the way, they might email your results to you guys too by the end. You can get it from Welcome Center. Most likely, your guidance counselor is going to have it available for all you guys tomorrow, starting from the morning. No matter what, no matter how it's loaded on my schools, your guidance counselor theoretically should have it. Okay. District 24 going to be released tomorrow. What's unique about District 24? I'm doing 10 things at once here, so give me 1 second, guys. And of course, your general high school applications are still going to be processed. That was supposed to be in May. They moved that back to June. So hopefully that doesn't eventually end up in July or anywhere near the end of school. This is just a mess this year in terms of all this. And even though, as I was saying earlier, it normally takes them 4 months, it's just the whole thing of it. It's too late in the year. Some students are deciding whether to go to private school, and they have to put down payments down and a whole bunch of other stuff like that. So, what's going on here? Oh, YouTube wants me to verify myself right now. That's not happening, people. Oh, okay. No, they might still release District 24 by today. Just see how it goes through the night. I don't know exactly what computers they use and all that kind of stuff like that. So, but it might even be there in 5 minutes for all we know. Grab some popcorn and wait it out. I hope YouTube is not going to be a pain here. Just asking me to verify myself. All I want to do is check this. Let's see. How can I get the that share? Right there. Let me just check that this is going. I'm definitely doing too many things at one time here. Again, congrats to everybody, whether you got into a school or not. It's a Herculean feat, and you guys are all legends as far as I'm concerned. Really an amazing thing that you guys have pulled off here, considering all the situations. No tech kids will take DDP, and sophomore year will take computer science. I think I heard there was also an alternate elective to DDP. Is that correct? They're trickling them out collateral, so hopefully very soon. People saying it's a district order, but I'm not seeing that that's the case. Maybe I'm wrong, but same for you, Era 707. People are saying they're releasing it by district, but I'm not seeing that that's really what's happening. But if they are, District 31 is almost the last one because I believe there's 32 districts. Guys, please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Oh, it's still just DDP? Yeah, I always wish they enhanced that class. I know it replaced the shops and stuff like that, but yeah, I agree. Hey, Joe. Um, one of my I went to Brooklyn Tech, and one of my kids went to Tech a couple years ago, and enough of the kids were not really ecstatic about that class. Nobody knows exactly 707, so just have to wait it out. It normally takes a few hours for them to do this, and since they started at you know what? I don't know when they started. Let me see here. Let me refresh this. I can probably tell. About 2 hours ago. Maybe it's 7 o'clock. So it normally takes many hours for them to process this. Often there's a glitch or two. In some years, they actually had to reset the thing and they had to wait for the next day. One year, they sent the emails and the emails were empty. Whole bunches of different stuff. Getting into high school for middle schools is way too stressful. Yeah, it's pretty much gotten out of hand. Hi, Cindy. Yeah, it is weird, MJ, with all the hullabaloo and the this and that. That said, you can almost have scripted this. Um, that said, it's released, and just relax and enjoy it. Get some popcorn and watch the party. Do you know what districts are getting results? No, I'm not even sure that this thing about it's being done by district is even true. All right, so just wait it out, relax, and just just anticipate it. Have some fun. Um, how does this is that results get released? It's going to be on my schools so far. But I might eventually release it through email as well as a second copy. And when you get into school tomorrow, theoretically, you're supposed to be able to get it from your guidance counselor. The guidance counselor might be swamped, especially if something goes wrong today, like the machine crashes or something or whatever. So, you just got to play it out. Please like and subscribe, guys. I have other stuff going on that I know it's going to be helpful for you guys too. Loik? Loik, that's an interesting name. They send the results in my schools in an email. Things that people are getting letters. Yes, I believe there was an option where you could click something off of that as well. I think if you click that off, you're still going to get into my schools though. So nobody knows Royale. Yep, there's a bunch of people who still haven't gotten anything yet. I honestly don't think it's by district, but again, I could be wrong. One experience. Do you know which district is getting them? No, I don't know when District 24 is getting them. I don't know that it's going by district, even though people are saying it is. So, let's see. What does IO Monster say? Do you think ninth grade cutoff is way higher because someone with 545 got into Latin, even though they put Brooklyn Tech first? If they can prove that, that would be interesting. Over the years, like a lot of people have claimed to me stuff, and when I actually went and looked with them in their account and so on, it was not exactly what they thought. But let me just read this to make sure I understand what you said. Cutoff is way higher because somebody with 545 got into Latin, even though that, I saw some high school of science, math, and engineering choose that I personally thought was slightly higher as well. So it could be that all the grades were higher. Um, do you think they curved the scores this year? They curve the scores every year. That's part of the process. There is no points per there is no points per correct answer. There's only a max score that they rank against all the other tests, and then it gets run through a formula. So by definition, the Shsat is scored by curving, and it's not like they rank it against 100 and then they give you bonus points. It's just the way it works, and it's done against a bell curve, an upside down bell curve, a normal statistic deviation thing or whatever. STI score prediction. Um, I think over the years the scores have stayed more or less consistent. For some of them, like some of the new specialized high schools, they started low and trickled up and kind of established themselves. But the scores have slightly gone up over the years. So that said, when COVID came, it kind of got whacked, and it dipped back down again. So there was also the thing where 20% of the seats were given to Discovery. So there's a whole bunch of dynamics going on, both pro and con for the scores going up and the scores going down. But traditionally, scores have stayed static and risen just teeny bits over the years. So if that's any indication, it might just resync itself that way. So I'm not expecting anything weird, but so far I'm seeing numbers getting higher than they normally expect to be. So I don't know. 590 or so got into STI. That's a traditional number. That doesn't mean it's the cutoff, but still. Um, Remember, cutoffs are decided after the last seat is given out. Cutoffs are not decided before any seats are given out. Cutoffs are decided when the last person gets the last seat in the given school. I have no idea. People are saying it's being done by district. I have no idea where they're getting that from. It might be true. In any event, District 31 is one of the last ones. There's also charter schools. There's private schools and stuff like that as well. Although the number of students taking there is not as large. And a few people keep saying 1 through 8. I don't know. I really just don't know. In any event, if 8 is done, that means theoretically 25% is done, at least in terms of districts. That doesn't mean the population of each district is the same, but there's 32 districts traditionally, is the one way to look at it. So if 25% is done and that took 2 hours, well, then there's another 6 hours. Did anyone's ticket disappear too? That happened in previous years as well. You may have to get it from your guidance counselor in the morning. Eventually, it will appear, even if it disappeared. I always tell people too, if you can eventually see your score in some manner, at least do a screenshot so that you know it was there. Okay? My ticket disappears. Okay, that's two people saying it. Um, you can't wait that long. Well, you go to sleep and you wake up in the morning then. Yep, disappearing tickets happen a lot. There might be loading and reloading. The server might be getting overloaded where before you're okay and now everybody's trying to check, so the server fails. Eventually, you show up as this thing all metabolizes. And again, it could take until tomorrow. So just be patient. In the meantime, what I would do if I was you guys is I would subscribe to my channel and click the like button. Okay? Yeah, that's a good question. How's everybody feeling after taking this SSAT? I took this SSAT when I was younger too. I went to Brooklyn Tech. A proud Tech Knight. Yes, best to everybody. Remember, this is a process. This is a life journey. Um, this is a win-win no matter what happens as far as our concerned. As I said earlier, and I've said in the past, you can see all my past stuff. You guys are legends. You're 13 years old. You're just amazing kind of stuff that you're able to produce. Just Herculean amazing tasks to you guys. So you should be nothing but proud of yourselves, no matter what the result is. All right. I don't know if you guys are trolling me or not, but if your tickets are gone, then they'll reappear. That's it. I wonder if they're going to post the results at once now. No idea what you mean by that. How do you get your results? Go to my schools at the moment. There may be additional ways later on. Eventually, it may appear in your email. Eventually, you might be able to get it from your guidance counselor. Remember, if a problem happens today or all these didn't come out, everybody can't go to the guidance counselor, so they're going to have to figure something out. They might be replacing our results with those tickets. I'm not sure what that means, but my ticket is gone. I don't know what ticket's gone means, so there's no tickets. Hey, Roberto, how you doing? Yeah, the system's overloaded, so it's to be expected that that might happen. There's no tickets, so I don't know why you guys are saying tickets are gone. There's results. Okay, give me 1 second. Where'd you go? All right, I'm doing 1,000 things, guys, so I'm not actually watching the screen right now. I'm doing like 5 things at once. All right, let's see what we got here. When is District 11 coming? I'm not sure, but people saying it appears that 1 through 8 has been processed. Scores released by district of your address or school. There's just so many that that's not even a that's don't worry about that. Just be patient and try to enjoy the process. Right, they're coming out gradually. My mom says I'm too dumb to get into STI. But do you think I can do it? A lot of students can do it. I don't know what that means. That sounds condescending and demeaning. Maybe it's true. I don't know, but I don't know anything about you. So should I pull all night or go to sleep? Um, I don't know what time you normally go to sleep, but I would wait it out a little more and then just actually get a good sleep. It's not going to change anything, and you can get either surprised tomorrow or you again. Last year, I think it took over 24 hours, so you could be here tomorrow night still waiting. So, all right, our scores released by the district of your address or school. Nobody knows. We don't even know if it's being released by a district. It's most likely being released by the district of your school, though. Is this streaming going to be up tomorrow? I don't know. Probably. Depends. No problem. All right, let me see if I can make some sense out of Reddit. I posted a link earlier too. Guys, go to the school boards and post your results there. Let me pop that link up here right now that I'm doing that. If you have scores, post them in this link I'm posting now. While you're at it, like and subscribe to the channel as well. I don't sleep, I'm a robot. I don't know what that means, supremium, but it doesn't sound good. Let's see what we've got here. 574 Stuyvesant, 569 Brock Science. Okay. All right, Gabe Owens, great. Everyone I know has gotten their scores. Nope, nope. Some of my own students still don't have their scores. Actually, on that note, I'm going to check my email again. Generally speaking, over the years, the cutoff scores have remained pretty much the same, although they've risen slightly. The pandemic kind of set that off a little bit. So far, I'm seeing scores that seem higher than I would think they were. So it appears so far that they're higher than previous years. No, I have no other students responding to me. I'm jumping out of my skin. I got one student in STY, one in tech. I don't know what about anybody else yet. So okay. All right, let me do that. Let me try to get caught up in Facebook. Okay. Let me check email again. Let's go back to YouTube. All right, let's see. I haven't got my scores yet. Yep, everybody hasn't gotten them yet. It looks like maybe about a third of only so far has gotten it. So there's many hours. It's taken like 2.5 hours to do a third. So there's another 5 hours or something. Maybe, but it just seems that way because only people who scored higher really share their scores. Nope. I've gotten reports from a lot of students who didn't get in. So it's not just that. What score for STI? Oh, actually, I don't think they said so. Wait a second. Darn it. I should have mentioned that in the email I sent to my students when I. Okay, let me see if they said. Let me email them. Um, Actually, I'm positive he aced the math section. We worked on a whole bunch of different stuff, including that. I am positive he got a perfect score on the math section, or very close to it. Um, and he really improved his ELA score. So pretty sure. I'm gonna guess he got over 600, but let's see exactly what they say. All right, that's that. Which do you think is better when it comes to the amount of stress, tech or STI? And somebody says tech is less stressful. It depends. Um, you know, if you want to overstress yourself in either school, you can do that super easy. If you want to take 6 AP classes in one semester, you're going to be stressed. If you want to take no AP classes for the whole time you're in both schools, you can do that too. So sometimes it's what you make of it as well. Um, the atmosphere in STI is normally a lot more stressful than the atmosphere in Czech, but it doesn't mean it neither is easy, um, and it's what you make of it. So, um, it's up to you. Do you know the cutoff codes? No, nobody knows them yet. That's going to probably take a day or two to shake out. Crowdsource yourself to this site here. I'm going to post the site. If everybody posts their score to this link I just did out, where I'll be able to get a pretty accurate number for the numbers for those. Nobody knows for sure, Tiger. I'm guessing 10. Yes, it is nerve wracking. On the same time, you should kind of really look at it as an exciting process. Like I was saying earlier, there's no way to lose on this kind of thing here. You guys learned a lot. You had a lot of fun. It was kind of like doing puzzles, whatever. So it's awesome. There was no Shsat tickets, so nobody lost their tickets. You got offers and results. Nobody lost the ticket. Smash the like button, people. Let's see here. What district are they on? I'm not sure. At least more than two people have said they passed 8, though. So if indeed that's actually how they're doing it. Yeah, there's trolls all over the place in this as usual. Um, good night. Good night, all. Good night, Kalimu. Yeah, you guys should get a good sleep too. It's not going to change what's going to happen either way. And when you wake up, it still might not even be available. So there's no point losing sleep all night. I got into Bronx Science. I was wondering, is a way to possible to change it to Brooklyn Tech? Impossible. Impossible. You already gave your priority, and they're going to claim you chose it. So that's it. It's too involved a process and all this other stuff. So they will definitely never go for that. And in the past, they haven't. They don't change your score. They don't change your school. Whatever you're in, you're in. And their position is you chose it. And you can't go school shopping afterwards. So all you can do is either accept it or not. Why would you switch from science to Brooklyn? There's lots of reasons. They're both great schools. I don't know, Shrek. I guess wait. No, it depends when you normally go to sleep. If you normally go to sleep now, then wait 10 or 15 more minutes. If you don't, just go to sleep. If you don't go to sleep till 11, then just wait it out. I understand that joy or whatever, but they're not going to go for it. So the only thing to do is take the SHSAT another year. How about we put a vote up whether I'm going to acknowledge our ham sandwich or not, which is obviously a bogus name. Let's take a vote on it. What am I eating? Frozen pizza. And it's actually cold. My daughter made it, and I'm going to text her right now. I would like to tell you that no, Greg, I am not sleeping now, and I will be wait with you as the Shsat scores come out. Great. I wish you were not a ham sandwich though, but that you were pizza. I never sleep, so when do you get to choose between a special high school and a regular? In June. This year is in June at least. Oh God, you guys are funny. All right, I officially recognize ham sandwich. He's begging for attention. Please like and subscribe. I'm always thoughtful. Send me money. I do too much for free for you guys. All right, let me see. I'm dying because my students are not answering me about whether they got into any specialized high school or not. You know what? They probably don't even know I'm emailing them. All right, let me check Facebook again. All right, let's come back to YouTube. Let's see what we got going on here. I sincerely appreciate your presence by being here with us. Well, I appreciate your presence being here with me. Poof, he's gone. Would you happen to know how many seats are open for Brooklyn Tech on 9th grade? There's traditionally about 35. So 3 dozen, let's say. I know I'm the best. I am in District 3. All right, so we know that was, again, if it's going by district, you confirming that? You're thoughtful. Yes, I am. Are you? All right, guys, just enjoy the chat. Yeah, good job, Pork Buns. There's not 3 seats in Brooklyn Tech. Do you know when the cutoff scores are released? They are never released. We have to crowdsource them. I will post the link again at the bottom here. Go post all your scores at the site I just posted. The DOE does not release the cutoff scores. Sometimes they release the absolute lowest score, and once in a while, a newspaper like the New York Times might be able to get a copy of it. Sometimes it's not even accurate. Did they release the results yet? Yep, they are in the process of doing that right now. Where do you find the results? In my schools. Good luck to everybody, whether they got their scores or not, for sure. Let me throw this up here too. Let's see. Let's add another text window in here then, I guess. Let's see. Whoops, where did that just go? I lost that font somewhere. All right, let me delete that and try it over. Okay. All right, I just put the note about my schools. Let's see, where are we going? As far as I know, 20 hasn't come out yet. It looks like they're just about approaching 13 or whatever. Same for 20. What will happen if the lowest cutoff score isn't posted to the forum? We'll still figure it out. We'll still figure it out. Sometimes the DOE posts the absolute lowest cutoff, so we should know it officially from the DOE. That's about the only one they give. This. Then it just isn't posted. Is anybody in the 12th or 14? I'm in District 24. When will my results come out? Hopefully soon. It feels unreal how I already know my results. I've been stressing about it for months. I know this is just a long, even silly process. Okay, the Shsat result file name changed to none. Yeah, the system's overloaded. It'll eventually show back up. Do these cutoff scores seem higher or lower than last year? So far, to me, they seem higher. Let me try to double check again. Something. The other pieces are cold. What? They weren't. They were cooked, but they were not. Okay. Anyway. Um, thank you. All right. Let's see if we can make some sense out of some of these postings that we hear. Um, let's see. What do we have now? We have high school math, science, and engineering 579. which seems higher, but again, it's not the cutoff, it's just the score. A 562 for the same. 655 for STI. That's a pretty great score. 545 for Latin. That again, that's normally higher. 574 for STI. 569 for Science. 566 for Tech. So far, all the numbers I'm seeing are super high. I'm almost tempted to say these are being released by rank. 557 for STI again. Um, let me see if my student sent their thing back. Nope, they still didn't answer me. I don't know what's going on. People are freaking out or something. All right, so far the numbers all seem higher. I don't see anybody. Although I know I've been emailing with students who are not mine, who didn't get accepted. Absolute mess. He got a 533. Who got a 533? No, that's the main one, Cindy. I'm not sure, but I'm guessing they're about up to 12. I'm hoping they hit 13 at this point. Remember, each district is not the same size. Some districts are pretty large. Right, that happens. That's the way it goes. It'll pop back up. 533. That was for STI, right? 533 Bronx Science cutoff. No, it's just Bronx Science. It's not the cutoff. We don't know the cutoff yet. We're not going to go the cutoff to all the scores or that, or if the DOE releases it, which is rare that they do that. Nicholas, some people are saying they are. I don't know that they really are, but that seems to be the way it's going. And the claim is it's up to about 11 or 12 at this point. Ah, man, all I'm getting is my credit card statement. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. All right, let's see what we got here. We don't know the cutoffs, guys. It's going to take a long, long time to figure out any cutoffs. Right now, if you're truly on 31, it's going to be about 7 hours from now. So at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm not sure who Remursive is, and I don't know what you're talking about, so please repeat it. Not clear what you're saying. Will they post overnight? I hope so. Roberto, you asked that about an hour ago, and yes, it seems like it's true. You could pull it all night, or you could just go to sleep, or at least wake up in 4 hours or something. It may mean there's an error, Roberto. It may mean it's just overloaded, and it might appear later. Daniel, I would if you're truly in 31. There's no point if it's literally going by district, and it's only about a third of the way through now. It's going to take a good amount. What are cutoffs from Brooklyn Tech? From what you know, it's just too soon. There's not enough data for that. Another 593 for STI, 605 for high school math, science, and engineering. Everything I'm seeing is higher. Everything is absolutely higher. Don't know what it means though. Yes, the results will say what your score is and what school you got accepted into. Frozen pizza.
If your tickets were deleted, it means nothing. They'll appear. They're going to appear back. Right? Sibling stuff doesn't come into play. Only for middle schools. Could the results be wrong because of the overload? Not necessarily. Never say never. Nobody knows the lower scores yet. What do you have to do to be District 31? Move. I'm posting stuff on the screen, so read the screen. Is District 2 done already? Yep. If it's really being done that way. Nobody knows the cutoff scores. All right, let's see how we're doing here with you guys. Nobody knows when 14 is happening. They're probably just about up to it though. Yeah, have a good sleep. About 3.5 hours ago or something now. Well, then you have to wait. They haven't released it for everybody. And you guys post your results here. Whoops, that's not it. Where did I put that? I'm up all night every night, so it's not going to make a difference.
All right, let's see. Let me run through this again. I'm still dying to see my own students' results. I still only have 2 out of a whole bunch of them. I should have emailed them this morning, actually. Just to tell them it's probably about being released. My guess was Wednesday at noon. So when do our children get their test results? Results are being distributed now. Still in the process. Yep, I believe cutoffs look higher at the moment. At least scores. The scores I've seen so far seem higher, but I don't know what they mean. That's a good question, Sandy. Nobody knows. They're too much politics and nonsense. There is no passing score for the SHSAT. It's given out by rank order. So whoever gets the last seat is basically the one who decides the passing score. There is no pass-fail. It's just whether you get a seat or not by rank order. All right, let me try to get you. That's a good point. I've been avoiding Reddit because there's so many posts there that I'm. All right, here goes. And if I can't get to all the Reddits tonight, I will definitely be looking at them. Certainly in the morning. I have other stuff to do. I have students to tutor actually in the afternoon. So let's see how that works out. Oh man, there's just so many messages on there that it's gonna take me a while for sure. Let's see, who is that person? Remursive, can you DM me the link to that? DM me on Reddit with the link to the thread, unless it's multiple threads, or at least DM me the link to one of the main threads with that in it. Right, some people are getting none. You're just gonna have to wait it out till they resolve that. The system's obviously overloaded, so yes, such IATIC. That seems to be what people are claiming. There's no official word of that I'm aware of, but apparently they're going by districts. So yes, I've heard that people have got 9th grade results, but I'm not positive about that. So well, people claim 10 was done already, so I'm not sure why that would be the case. Make sure you're looking in the right place for it. If not, you're going to have to wait for tomorrow and see if they straighten it out, and or have him ask the guidance counselor. Probably Zeke, because people are insisting that 2 got sent out already. So what thread should I post? You're saying somebody's thanking me, so just DM me the whatever thread that was. Copy the URL. Yeah, there's a lot of Reddit messages here. Wow, I can't even scroll past them. There's that many. Um, all right, I see at least one from How to Be an Idiot. That's the one you pointed out before. Okay. All right, I'll check that out. 1 second. All right, I found at least one of the threads, so I'm going to respond to that. I just responded to that. Let's see what we got going on here. Nobody knows the exact cutoff yet. Scores are still being released. Let's see if I can find out what district they might be up to now. That's definitely a good question. Um, Another Bronx Science 575. Yep, everything I'm seeing is higher than normal. I wish I was seeing more though, because it's hard for me to believe that that's necessarily the scenario. Let me see if I can make sense of the Reddit stuff. Let's see. Now, I'm just seeing people asking who are in the higher districts. It almost appears like they stopped. Um, I'm kind of afraid to say that, but because it seems like people were saying stuff, and after 12, whatever, um, nobody seems to be saying anything further. Yeah, I don't see anything further about that. Um, yeah, let me do a post actually and see if anybody over 12 got in. Because if the authors are getting sent as file name none or appearing as none, then it's definitely overloaded and they may have stopped it. Let me see, anybody? Whoops. All right, I posted that. Let's see what we get as the result. Or I could crowdsource the district numbers instead. Well, let me get responses to that first. Going to do your homework at 11 o'clock? Wow. It's hard to tell Eads World. I have a feeling the offers have stopped coming out. That's the way it feels, Shrek. Yeah, election night. My son said that his school notified him that their test results will be in May now, and he's again in District 10. I don't know how to help you, Sandy, because that's obviously incorrect information. Results are coming out now, right now, today. Is there anything unique about District 3? That's why, again, Gil, I'm only going by what you guys are telling me, and I honestly don't believe it's going by district. So let's see what's happening here. And it could be they skipped the first few districts. All right, guys, you guys have good sleeps. Um, I'm gonna go to sleep for hours from now anyway. So I'm just popping around doing a bunch of different stuff right now. So I'm not convinced it's going by district, but let's see what the response is here. In fact, I'm gonna do another post to crowdsource that. Um, let's see. If you got um, if you got your results, post your district. All right, so we have two feelers out. One is if anybody's over 12, and the other is just to ask them what district they're in, just at all. Remember, please like and subscribe to the channel. Yeah. I took the 10th grade Shsat. Good. It hasn't gotten out yet. Nobody's sure. There's a lot of confusion to this. So, lots of confusion. And I'm sure all you guys are just like totally exhausted. This has been such a whacked out process from the get go. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Good collapse, but you know what? Be proud of what you accomplished. You're very young, and this is a very hard thing to do. Okay. Please like and subscribe, people. Please like and subscribe. Smash that like button. Yeah, come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm not sure one life, but it certainly feels like that. All of a sudden, it seems to have slowed down. Nope, it's not going to affect your whole life. And if it does, it might affect it in a good way. So you just don't know. That's actually a robot. That's not me. That's a computer generated personification of me. And for that, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Yes, I believe they stopped because everything was going zooming, and all of a sudden there wasn't much going on. Was the ELA or maths harder in your opinion? Well, I didn't take the test, but most students kind of felt the ELA was hard. But the truth of the matter is, it's a hard test no matter how you slice it. What did you eat for breakfast? Obviously, I ate breakfast. I wouldn't eat lunch for breakfast. I ate breakfast for breakfast. Nobody knows for certain, guys. This is all just, we're all just speculating. We're all just making wild guesses. But all of a sudden, everybody stopped reporting their information. So, don't look good. And people were saying that their their results file was empty. So the system may have burped. The system may have burped. We have another high school of math, science, and engineering at 571. Did I just lose my browser tab? No, there it is. Yeah, and some of the passages, a lot of kids thought the ELA passages were hard, but that's traditional. You guys are just not familiar with it, and it's not as granular a section. You can maybe screw up a math question here and there, and even a lot of them, but the passage you have no idea what it's going to be about and things like that. So, fire skull, read the screen. It has some of the information you're asking. Do you think the majority of us will get in? Of course not. There's 4,000 seats and there's 30,000 test takers. So most students are not getting in. 20,000 test takers are not getting in at least. Nobody knows exactly how they're releasing the scores. So far, the cutoff scores appear higher. What did you put on your pizza? Nothing. It was frozen pizza. My daughter bought it. I have no idea even what's on it, even to look at it. Looked like cheese, olives, onions, and little sausage pieces. What are your thoughts on the cutoff score? I think this, so far from what I'm seeing, they look higher. But we have to wait it out. Especially if they stop releasing the results. What district are you in? Oh wait, you're asking that other person. Might as well get some popcorn too. Just enjoy the show. And while you're sipping that hot chocolate, smash the like button. Come on. Come on, everybody. Come on, people. Come on, people now. There's dozens of people here. 880 people came into the thing. We have a lousy 32 likes. Do you put pineapple on your pizza? Come on. I went to Brooklyn Tech. Were your teachers valid? Yes, they were. I had great teachers. And one of my kids went to Brooklyn Tech as well. So we're a Tech Night family. Are you a pineapple on pizza person? I live in New York, bro. I lived in New York my whole life. That's an insult to ask me that. I'm from Brooklyn. Can't you tell from my Brooklyn accent? Hey, how you doing? How you doing? What score did you get, if you remember, and what year? Oh my God, you're aging me really bad. The truth of the matter is, I barely remember my age. Ask me to solve a Shsat question, I'm there with you. But if you ask me something like that, I have no idea. It was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Okay? I think the Shsat is not fair. This is only in New York. My child Henry is not pleased with the school. There's nothing I can do about that. I disagree with you, but that's not what this channel's about. So we can change the topic if you want, because this is not about that. So if you want to talk to me in another stream or some other way, that's cool, but that's not what this channel is about and what the stream is about right now, okay? Thank you. What's my favorite part of New York? All of it. So let me tell you, you're asking me my score and so on. The truth of the matter is I don't know my score. As far as I know, it was never provided to me. And at the time, as far as I know, it was not called the SHSAT. So I have a whole bunch of long stories about my test day. At the time, there was only Stuyvesant, Bronx Science, and Brooklyn Tech. Okay. And I was a nerd and a tinkerer and all these other kind of stuff like that. So on the test day, I don't know what the cutoff score was. Stuyvesant. I'm not going to make a guess at this point. Why would you ask about pizza? It's insulting. Because New Yorkers would never eat pineapple on their pizza. Come on, everybody knows that. Okay? I scored 552 in 1993. Went to Stuyve, checking for my daughter. She's at Baccalaureate right now. That's a great school as well. Very nice. So anyway, my mother took the train with me, and she went to shop at Fulton Street in Brooklyn, while I walked the few blocks from the train to Tech. And I got lost. Okay? And I got lost bad. Finally, I found it. Now, I don't know how I missed the building. It's this giant building that's a whole block with a giant antenna on it. But somehow I went the opposite direction and was like a mile away from it. Eventually, I started asking people how to get there. Finally, I get to the school, and I'm sweating bullets. I'm just soaking wet completely. And the school's locked up because the test already started. So I don't know what to do. And I'm walking around the block over and over and over, back over all the doors, knocking, whatever. Finally, maybe half an hour later, Bay Academy is a great. How are you guys? I go to Bay Academy University. Bay Academy University. I don't know what that means. I know what Bay Academy is in Sheepshead Bay there, which is a great school. So anyway, I get there. Finally, this dad shows up maybe half an hour later with his son. So he starts banging on the door because he knows that's what's going on there, right? So well, be proud of yourself, Adib. So anyway, he's banging on the door. A teacher finally comes out and tells us we're late and there's nothing we can do. And he just shuts the door. And it's like being up to the Wizard of Oz and those giant doors that when they finally get to the Emerald City. So it was like, and that was the end of that. So the father starts going nuts and he's basically kicking the door down. And again, these are giant bronze metal doors. I don't know how they could hear inside. Finally, another teacher comes out after 5 or 10 minutes. And he's like, what's going on? What's the problem? He's like, we're late. And the other dude. So he says, come inside. And then they brought me into the auditorium. And he gave me a clipboard and a pencil. And he's like, sit here. So I sat there and I opened it up and I was like, what on earth is this thing? I never saw anything like it before in my life. This was at a point in time where you didn't prepare. You didn't do Shsat prep. Okay? So, and that's the way it goes. So a couple of months later, I went to a Catholic elementary school. Somebody asked what my Shsat score was. So I'm trying to tell you the story of how I got my Shsat score. And the answer is I never did. I don't know what my score was. I have no idea what it was. So that's how it relates. In any event, the principal calls a whole bunch of kids down. I thought I got in trouble, and she lined us up. Everybody get in order. What high school do you want to go to? She said to the first kid. I can't remember what he said. I was the second kid. What high school do you want to go to? I said, if I could possibly get. I was nervous as heck because I still think we're getting in trouble. What high school did you go? I said, Brooklyn Tech. And she goes, you got in. She goes to the third. What? And I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? So I ran all the way home. Mom, I think I got a Brooklyn Tech. She had my father call up, and by then, it was late. Brooklyn Tech was closed. He called up. From what I recall, it took him a day or two to finally get to contact somebody, and they finally confirmed I got into it. And then we had to call back again because we didn't get any official documentation ever about it. Okay, and that's it. And we had to call them up to ask them what day school started and what the supplies were and all these other kind of things like that. So that's the short version of my long story. So did you guys take the test? Anybody else have results? All right, let me check back on Reddit to see what happened. Because I have a feeling they stopped releasing stuff. Let's see here. Nobody answered that. I think everybody fell asleep. And nobody answered my other message. The only thing I got was district number 2. All right, that's not too helpful then. Let's see, and it's like 11:15. Yeah, I think this is over with for now. Let me see if anybody else says anything about that. And just the note that if you do get results, save it. Make a screenshot, download the PDF, whatever they eventually end up sending you guys. Try to figure out how to get it saved. Especially if the file goes defunct. You're not going to lose your spot because of that, but will the DOE post a letter result even if the grade is not good enough to get an offer from a specialized high school? Yes. You're going to get a letter no matter what. Do you think I have a chance of getting into Brooklyn Tech? Why not? Why why are cutoff scores so high this year? We don't know that they are, but they appear to be, and there could be a few reasons. One could be because of COVID. It could be less test takers. It could be theoretically easier exams. A whole bunches of reasons. Is 500 plus good? It depends on the cutoff scores. Normally, you want to at least get a 500 though, right? COVID as well. What if we get nowhere? Then you get nowhere. Theoretically, the DOE has to offer you a school when for the regular high school applications. If you don't get a specialized high school, then you get a non-specialized high school. Nobody knows the cutoff scores yet. We're probably not going to know for a couple more days. Go to your dashboard into the document section. No, I have 3 of them. Nobody knows either cutoff, guys. Will I get a chance to get a higher score after getting 2 years of Shsat tutoring? Not necessarily, especially since I'm not your tutor. Okay, 630. My STI student got a 630. 630. Yeah. I knew he got over 600. He probably aced the math section. I can be anybody's tutor. We don't know, Instinct. I believe they stopped sending offers for now because a whole bunch of people announced, and then it just slowed down to nothing. So doesn't look good, and they're going to continue it up maybe tomorrow, or the machine crashed or something. Who knows? Last year, I believe that's what happened. They had to reset it and continue it the next day, and it took like 28 hours or something like that. So. All right. Ta-ta. I don't have thoughts on other tutors. All I know is I get successful results, and that's it. 500 may or may not, depends where the cutoff score ends up being. Yes, Corey, it seems to be so because I haven't heard anything after that. I posted some stuff on Reddit. Nobody's responded to it. I have a feeling everybody's gone to sleep. Please like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Please like and subscribe. Smash the like button. Share the stream. Who has specialized high school or SHSAT questions? Because we got some trolls on here now. Let's see. Anybody don't want to say this, but I can swear it stopped. Why are people posting their districts? All right, this is interesting. I'm pretty sure it stopped. It looks like 11 or 12. I haven't seen anything past that. The cutoffs last year, they varied. I think the lowest was 481. 481 was Brooklyn Latin, I guess. All the way up to 566, I think it was, for Stuyvesant. Let's see. All right. So let's say hypothetically the DO is announcing results every 15 minutes. And since the first post was 5 hours ago, so yeah, that seems about the way it's going, Tainted, right? I don't know if they're doing every 15 minutes, but uh, it might be close to that. Man, I don't know what's going on here. If you do good in sports, you'll get a better chance at getting in a better high school. Not necessarily. Some of them, but definitely not in the SHSAT schools. Please like and subscribe. What college did you get into? Who, me or somebody else? I went to Polytechnic University in Brooklyn, which is now part of NYU. What if my school is just really slow from all the traffic? It is. So if we all leave, the traffic gets reset and everybody gets theirs out. It's going to still be bogged down. It's going to take a few hours no matter how you slice it. My school is only like 4 years old, and every time scores get released, this is kind of the same thing that happens. So you kind of just got to figure that out. All right, nobody else is posting anything else, so I don't know if they're still releasing the scores or not. And we're going to have to figure out how to do this tomorrow. May have to do this later again tomorrow, not earlier. Yeah, nobody's really posting on Reddit anymore either. Interesting. Actually, it's too quiet. It is too quiet. Yep. Let me just refresh that one more time. Yeah, actually, there's no Reddit messages for a couple of hours here. What am I missing here? Let me try to check this a different way. That can't be right. Okay, my sons. Right, people are not getting emails. It's just showing up. I think they're going to send out emails afterward, which is odd. Remember, this hasn't been updated on the website or anything. There's no official announcement, nothing. So, and which is the way they normally do it. They normally send the announcements later, whether it's high school announcements offers or not. I guess they want to make sure it starts up properly and stuff first. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm checking this a different way. No, I'm not really seeing anything here. I'm definitely guessing that the process stopped. Uh, it's definitely not being done by hand, but it might be being controlled by somebody in batches. So that's how I would do it if I was them. Um, Actually, my professional career is in programming, so I do know what I'm talking about here. Um, and it's a delicate system that they best be able to do it in parts. But yeah, it's not being done by hand. That's for sure. And that's probably why people are talking about it being released in districts. Many ways they could do it. That seems the most obvious way to do it, though. That way they can keep track of it, especially if there's a bug or something that happens. So, all right, we're slowing down on the stream here as well. So I'm thinking of ending the stream. Let's see, what are we up here? We're up live for 2 hours and 20 minutes or so. This was surprising too that it started so late. I think it was after 6 o'clock. May have been closer to 7. Let me backtrack and see if I can find out when it was. Just about when it first got released. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna say it was about 8 o'clock when they first started sending this stuff out. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 3.5 hours at this point. Yeah, results came out just before 7. Sorry, just before 8. Let me see if I can backtrack some of these things here. Talking to myself. I'm actually not looking at the YouTube right now, so let's see what's going on. Everybody just stopped posting everywhere. Everywhere I was looking, everybody just stopped posting for 15 minutes or something now. I swear that the stream is even dead here. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, that's weird. That is weird, man. That is weird. Yep, nothing on Reddit either. I don't get what's happening here. Yeah, I think everybody went into zombie mode. Not a single post on Reddit for 20 minutes. Facebook died out. Nobody's emailing me anymore. I was getting messages before, notifications, DMs. Everybody's just zombied out. All right, so maybe we should end the stream. I'm not sure. It's no point just sitting here doing nothing. Well, I can always start this back up if it resumes. All right, I think I'm gonna sign off, you guys, and congrats again for those who got in. Congrats for those who took the effort, made the effort. It is not for naught. Education is a wonderful experience. Learning is fun, and you guys really are legends to me. You know. All right. So unless anybody else has anything else, we're gonna end here. Wait, I'm getting a few messages. Hang on one second. Maybe it just resumed again. Let's see here what's going on. Nope. It's just about people complaining that their letters are getting deleted. Even though I put in the comments to make a copy of whatever notice you get in case access is removed. It'll appeal back though. So, all right. We're going circular here. Peace, everybody, and we'll do this tomorrow. Give me 1 second. Let me check my schedule. Probably at 6:30. After 6:30. I don't believe I'm free. I'm free earlier, but you guys are either in school or whatever. So we'll probably resume this at 6:30. All right, guys. You can check the screen for that. You guys are trolling me. Peace out, y'all.